Hello everybody, I am Penguin and we're going to be reviewing 3 separate games that I played as the Oumajis tribe on the Small Lakes map. These games are all pretty short, which is why I'm doing 3 of them. And don't forget, if you like the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So, first, in this first game, I'm playing against a Hoodrick up here in the north. I am playing the Oumajis condor skin here in the west. So on this first turn, they move their archer towards me in the west, and I move my rider towards the center, towards the fruit tile where there's most likely to be a village. They train another archer, and they got something that has confused me. I don't know why they got organization here. Hunting would have been a much better choice because they've got 2 animals here. They've only got 1 berry, 1 fruit, which organization doesn't let them upgrade their capital, but it does reveal them 3 farm tiles. So I was just very confused by this move. I don't understand. If you understand why they did it, put it in the comments. So I explored more. I ran into a wall here. I meet Hoodrick, and I hit their archer, which is good value. I upgrade my capital with organization, and I messed up here. I stepped off of this village because I didn't realize it was a village. Go ahead, kill me in the comments. I'll take it. But I capture it later. I wanted to take an explore here, but it would immediately go to this tile, and from there it would either swing down, giving me not very useful vision, or up, which would give me useful vision, or out this way, giving me not useful vision. And I didn't want to take that chance. So they get meeting stars this turn. I move on to the village finally. They capture their second village, which they can't upgrade with organization either. I get hunting for this city. And this is a bad city because I can't upgrade it with org. I upgrade this one and I grab that explorer, which gives me really good vision over here. They kill my rider. I trained a warrior here. I don't quite remember why I did that, other than a rider. But I think it was because it's got a higher defense. They get an explorer and get lots of good vision. I took out their archer and I sieged this city. They can unsiege with 2 archers. I was hoping they couldn't, but they can. I try to send some units out here to get this lighthouse, but I've just got a whole lot more units here. I get population from this ruin, which is helpful. And oh, a really funny thing happened this turn. I misclicked right here. I saw that there was a ruin, and I went, oh, I should move this guy onto it. I missed. I misclicked and didn't land on the ruin. But I'm swarming all of their city with all my riders. I'm going to be able to siege it next turn. I'm going to be able to hit this, and with the vision I have, I know they won't be able to unsiege. Oh, wait. No, I didn't go for the siege here. I'm a little confused why I didn't go for the siege. Probably because I didn't think to move this rider off of this village to siege their capital. Oh wait, they could have unsieged anyways. That wouldn't have worked. I see why I did that now. See, even I get confused at some of the games I play. I'm not perfect. But yeah, I upgrade the city twice and they resign here. So So that was game 1 of all the 3 I want to show you. So this is the second game I played. This is me playing Oumajis in the west versus Cymanti up here in the north. I don't know why, but they seem to really like the north and west a lot, because for all 3 of these games, at least one of us was in the west. So I don't see any resource. Oh. I see some resources over here, so I move my rider towards those. And I get a village. The Cymanti, they do a normal Cymanti thing, and they move their shaman and get a fungus. Yeah. And then they get a warrior here and boost it. I get organization pre-cap. They move a warrior and train another warrior. I get this, take an explorer. And this gives me all the vision I need for all 5 turns of this game. So I upgrade my capital for a workshop. I move on to this ruin. They still don't know I know they are here. I get population from this ruin for resources. I get roads. So I had made a plan here. But if I go here, get roads, then build a road here and here, I can hit here, bounce into the city, and kill their shaman, bounce into the city, and they won't be able to unsiege, because this guy will hit this warrior. So they get this second fungi. They still don't know I exist. So I hit bounce. I hit bounce. So instead of needing to hit their shaman again, because they moved their shaman, I was able to just hit their shaman once and then block. Because if I hadn't blocked here, this warrior would have been able to move here and kill my rider. And this warrior can't hit because it's not boosted anymore. Anyways, they got an explorer here to get vision. And they got some pretty good vision, which they gave them stars. And then they resigned. So that was game 2 that I wanted to show you. This is the third and final game I wanted to show you between the Yorthwober Hoodrick skin in the south and me playing Oumajis up here in the west. So they started with moving their archer towards the middle, which is alright, because they've got these 2 mountains, which means they'll probably be protected. And I move towards the resources to find a village, and I get their terrain, so I can see that they're playing Hoodrick. They keep moving. They don't find a village on their second turn, but get hunting. And I get org, pre-cap. I move my rider here rather than here towards the center for a very specific reason, and that's I'm shaping this explorer. How explorers work is they're guaranteed to go to the closest fog tile, which means they could have gone this way, or they could have gone this way. I did not want to take the chance of them going this way and giving me useless vision, so I went here with my rider and wanted the explorer to go this way, which is exactly what happened. I get meeting stars, and good vision, and the lighthouse. They move on to this ruin and get climbing. I move here in an attempt to kick them off the ruin and don't quite manage to do it, leaving them with 1 health. They get meeting stars from me by stepping onto this mountain, and they get forestry. I get a workshop and capture this city. I level up this city for a workshop. They keep doing archery things, and they get mining presumably for this city. I'm continuing to explore over here, because there's most certainly another group of villages on this side of the map, and if I can get to them before Hoodrick can, then I'll win this game. So, I'm trying to do that. I was really surprised when I watched this replay and learned that they did not try to explore more this way. They were devoting all of their stars to fighting me, which helped me win because they weren't expanding, but also caught me off guard because I thought for most of this game there was probably another unit out over here. So I sieged their capital here, costing them, I believe, 4 stars. So they're making 2 stars this turn. They're able to unsiege, unfortunately. And they train an archer. I get this lighthouse and take resources from my capital. I move on to this village that I found over here. And I got a bunch of riders here, and I'm trying to jam them up here. They get a veteran siege on my city, which is unfortunate because that siege took 3 riders to break instead of just 2. I captured this village and this village, and the score difference is 500, just about. There are archers here. They've made like an archer wall, which can be collapsed with riders, but is a little annoying for me. But I can siege this turn again, denying them 4 stars of income, which is over half their income, and they resign from the game. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm glad you stuck around till the end of the video, so please like, subscribe, and leave a comment of something you saw I could have done better.